Hey guys, I'm Jason Rzucidlo here at the Las Vegas Convention Center for the 2024 Printing United Expo. Come along with me as I go for a tour. It featured over 1 million square feet of equipment and solutions. The Printing United Expo is considered the most dynamic and comprehensive printing event in the world. Canon introduced me to two new large format printers called the imagePROGRAF TZ and imagePROGRAF TX.
This is part of our imagePROGRAF family of printers, which utilize a water-based inkset. So first up here we have our TZ32000. This also ships with an MFP version, is what we're looking at here. A lot of improvements. You know, these machines are primarily designed for mid to high volume customers targeting the architectural, engineering, and construction fields. A lot of new improvements that we're introducing this year. You'll see some improvements to automation, for instance. One of the great things about these units is you're able to automatically load the media. So you simply put the roll onto the spindle, insert it into the device, close the drawer, and walk away. It will automatically feed that paper and automatically determine the width, type, and length without any user intervention. And what we're doing this year is speeding up that process. So you'll see an approximately 35% improvement as far as how long that process takes. You'll also see that we're seeing a lot of new interest in these devices for poster printing. Whereas a lot of our customers are utilizing it for technical drawings, we're seeing more and more these days also utilizing it for poster output. So you'll see there's a number of improvements from a graphics standpoint as well. First and foremost, you'll see our poster printing speeds have increased, so we're able to output those posters at a much faster rate. What you'll also see is that we're introducing a new magenta ink. So not only is the red portion of our color gamut larger, we're also seeing through improvements in image processing, the entire gamut's larger. So your blues, your yellows, etc. Your color that you're going to see off of this machine relative to the predecessor is more vivid. So some nice improvements there. We've also added color calibration as well, so that will ensure that your color is not only consistent from one printer over time, so each print from print to print is very consistent, but if you have multiple printers found across multiple locations, you'll also see a lot of color accuracy and consistency from that standpoint as well.
Brother debuted their Digital Line 2200 fully automated pre-treatment system for high-volume print shops. This system allows for a totally integrated process. It pre-treats, cures, and heat presses with a single scan. Oriel Gash from HP told me about their new large format printer called the HP Latex 800W.
So this is a 64-inch printer that can do colors and can also do white. And why is white important? Is because you can print on transparent films and highlight certain areas of the print itself. You can also do metallic effects thanks to the white ink. For example, one of the applications that the printer is now doing here is some travel print on a transparent or semi-transparent film. It's a very easy to load machine. No spindles, you can just load the roll, and it is a latex ink, which means that the prints come out pure and you can use them right away. If you need to cut them, you can move them to the cutter. If you want to put them out, you can already put them out. There's no degassing, there's no waiting time. Prints come out of the machine automatically cured. And you do see a very large panel. And these are big ink boxes of 3 liters, so that means a lot of unattendedness and that operators can run between different areas of their shop as opposed to having to babysit the wide format printer. It's a very vibrant white color, and it helps accentuate certain areas of the print that with other technologies that would look matte. Here you see a gloss, and it's a uniform gloss across color and white itself.
The company also discussed their new partnership with Formula One drivers, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz.
That's a great partnership between two leading innovating companies and a great proof point of what large format can be used in also sports and events. But there's a lot of touch points there, and so starts with the pilots that have suits, and those suits are personalized, and a lot of that is done with die-sap technology, like the HP stage technology. The vehicle has wraps and logos, and that's all printed with HP Latex. The pit box, it's all wrapped, with wallpaper on the back, and that makes it a very immersive experience whenever they're bringing sponsors and alike. So that's an immediate showcase. On top of these, then there's merchandising opportunities, all thanks to this partnership between HP and Ferrari.
One exhibitor even showed off this black Tesla Cybertruck. Wow. A company from Metro Detroit called Stahls showed off their new heat press called the Hotronix ProPlace IQ retro mount system for dual air fusion IQ.
So obviously with Stahls and Hotronix, Stahls being one of the world's biggest transfer manufacturers in the world and suppliers, all the consumables, but to match that also with the Hotronix range of heat presses gives everybody that access point for good quality presses right through to what we see here, which is that masterpiece to the dual fusion. So we've got the dual plates on there, but what we've got here demonstrated is the ProPlace IQ. So this is brand new, it's just been released, and it's revolutionizing what people can do with heat transfer in their business. Now, we used to use lasers and we used to use other sort of instruments for placement. Well, now we can actually have that image projected down onto the shirt, telling the user exactly where to place it. So when they place down the transfer, perfect placement every single time. Now, with this sort of system as well, we've got the fill engine in the background as well. So it's fully integratable into a lot of people's systems, their back ends, where they can be using barcode scanners, things like that, to really quickly load up jobs. Now, it's obviously timed there for 12 seconds. It's going to auto pop up and move out of the way, allowing the user ready to peel the transfer hot, and then also ready to press the next one as well. Okay, so it moves out of the way automatically. I can then grab that transfer here, just peel it off really easy like that. So that shirt is now done.
All of the big names in printing were here. Xerox, Sharp, and Konica Minolta had large exhibits at the show. The expo filled 2 halls of the Las Vegas Convention Center, Central and South. Reporting from the 2024 Printing United Expo, I'm Jason Rzucidlo for AmericaJR.com.